You know what's scary? Most people will spend years watching somebody else live the life they want while being too scared to look awkward chasing their own. And honestly, the internet made this way worse, because now people aren't just scared of failure. They're scared of being seen trying. Seen posting the first bad video with 3 views. Seen starting the small business nobody takes seriously yet. Seen going to the gym consistently for the first time. Seen being a beginner. So instead, they stay quiet. The business idea stays in their notes app. The YouTube channel stays coming soon. The course tab stays open for 3 weeks without being touched. And every night they tell themselves, I'll start when I'm better. But that version of better almost never arrives. Because the real problem usually isn't lack of talent. It's that people would rather quietly disappoint themselves in private than risk looking stupid in public. And honestly, that's terrifying. Because most people aren't losing to failure. They're losing to hesitation, to overthinking, to sitting on their bed at 1 a.m. imagining a different life, and then waking up the next morning doing the exact same things again. And if we're being real, a lot of people watching this already know exactly what they should be doing right now. They're just postponing the moment they finally start. Most people don't need another motivational quote. They need clarity. Clarity on why they keep avoiding the things that matter most. So let's talk about it. Step 1. Stop waiting for a big moment. Most people secretly think their life will change after some magical moment. Like one day they'll suddenly wake up feeling disciplined, confident, motivated, and fully ready. That moment almost never comes. Because the people you admire? Most of them started while feeling clueless. Their first video was awkward. Their first workout looked terrible. Their first business idea barely made sense. But they started anyway. And this is where people get trapped. They confuse preparing with doing. Watching 15 productivity videos in one night. Spending 2 hours planning a business logo for a business that doesn't even exist yet. Rewriting the same study timetable instead of actually studying. It feels productive, which is why your brain loves it. Because fake progress is comfortable. Real progress is uncomfortable. Real progress risks embarrassment. And embarrassment is exactly what your brain wants to avoid. So instead of asking, how do I completely change my life? Ask, what's the smallest action that makes this real today? Not impressive. Real. Upload the bad first video. Study for 10 minutes without touching your phone. Message the first potential client instead of researching for another week. Write the first terrible page. Because action kills overthinking way faster than overthinking kills overthinking. Step 2. Understand what you're actually afraid of. Most people think they're afraid of failure. They're not. They're afraid of being seen failing. That's why someone can dream about starting a YouTube channel for 3 years and still freeze before uploading one video. Because now it's public, now people can comment. People can judge. People can send the video to their friends and laugh. And your brain treats that social rejection like danger. This is old psychology. Thousands of years ago, getting rejected from your tribe could literally mean death. So even today, your brain still overreacts to embarrassment. That's why posting one video can feel emotionally heavier than an actual difficult task. And honestly, a lot of people aren't scared of hard work. They're scared of becoming cringe. Scared someone from school will see the post. Scared their cousins will make jokes at family gatherings. Scared people will say, bro watched one motivational video and thinks he's him now. But here's the part nobody says out loud. People already judge you anyway. The same people laughing at somebody's first attempt are usually sitting in the exact same place they were last year. Still talking. Still scrolling. Still avoiding their own goals. So you might as well choose the option that at least gives you a chance at a different life. Step 3. Your environment is deciding your future. Here's something dangerous. Your life slowly starts matching the environment you spend the most time in. If everyone around you treats ambition like a joke, eventually, you start feeling embarrassed to even try. You'll literally start downplaying your own goals just to fit in. Some people hide their progress on purpose. They won't tell anyone they're learning a skill, won't post their work, won't even say what they actually want out of life, because their environment trained them to play small. And this is why changing your life feels lonely at first. Your old environment was designed for the old version of you. Your brain gets shaped by repeated influence. And now, Most people's influence is school, scrolling, gaming, sleep, repeat. So after a while, your brain starts accepting that routine as normal life. That's why changing your input matters so much. Watch people building things. Listen to conversations that make you want to improve. Follow creators that make you take action instead of just consuming motivation for dopamine, because motivation disappears fast. Environment stays in your head way longer. Step 4. Stop making the goal feel huge. One reason people keep avoiding their goals, their brain makes the goal feel enormous. Start a business. Okay, now your brain imagines money, risk, failure, pressure, responsibility, but spend 20 minutes learning one useful skill, way less intimidating. Your brain procrastinates less when the task feels survivable. This is why successful people focus so heavily on systems instead of motivation. Because motivation changes every few hours. Systems remove the daily argument in your head. Instead of, I'll do it when I feel inspired, it becomes, at 7 p.m. I sit at the desk for 20 minutes. That's it. No dramatic transformation moment, no motivational music, no waiting to all feel ready. Just repetition. And eventually something weird starts happening. The thing that once felt uncomfortable starts feeling normal. That's the real shift people are chasing. Step 5. Realize you're already paying a price. People avoid action because action feels uncomfortable. But staying the same is uncomfortable too. It's just delayed. Skip studying now? Panic later when everyone else understands the test and you don't? Skip the gym now? Still feeling insecure every time someone takes a picture of you? Keep delaying your dream now? One day watching somebody younger than you build the life you wanted. That's the scary part. Regret hits differently when you realize you actually had time. You just kept waiting. Waiting to feel confident. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for the perfect moment that never showed up. Meanwhile, the people you admire? Most of them started while doubting themselves too. The difference is, they moved before their brain gave them permission. So if there's something you know you should start, stop making your future carry the weight of your hesitation. Don't focus on becoming wildly successful overnight. Focus on becoming someone who actually starts. Someone who stops negotiating with every uncomfortable feeling. Because once you become that person, everything changes after that. And honestly, your future probably doesn't change because of one huge moment. It changes because one day, you finally stop postponing the small thing you already knew you needed to do. So do it today, even badly, even awkwardly, even with doubt. Just do it. Because the people who change their lives usually don't start confidently. They just start before they feel ready.